We're going on the beat with NFL.com/Around the NFL senior editor Greg Rosenthal, where you guys have run on Around the NFL, Greg, a series on some of the best position groups in the NFL. Time for the flip side of that as we take a look at some of the worst position groups, because there's nothing fans in Cleveland like talking about more than their shoddy quarterback situation.
I'm sick of all this off-season hype. Everyone's going to be great. Johnny Manziel's feeling better. Hey, the reality is a lot of teams are going to be disappointed. This position group was not a hard one to pick as the worst in the league because they're the only team I could really think of that has a poor veteran stopgap. That's Josh McCown, and really no one looming in the future that you can get excited about. At this point, I think it'd be a surprise if Johnny Manziel turns into a quality NFL player. McCown has been a journeyman throughout his career, coming off a disastrous season. So they're trying to talk up McCown, but this is a team that really doesn't have any options that are good this year.
A lot of question marks, obviously, in Cleveland. Maybe not so many question marks for our teams listed here. The Cowboys and the Patriots, you say they've got the worst running back group.
They do, and it shows you can survive one group being poor if you've got good coaching and good players around them. Now, the Cowboys, of course, lost to Marco Murray. The Patriots, they didn't lose that much at running back. They lost Shane Vereen, but they're not very talented. LeGarrette Blount, to me, is a backup. He's a limited player. Brandon Bolden is maybe the next guy on their list. Jonas Gray. It's not a talented group at all. It doesn't mean they can't create running yards, but they're not good overall. If you put that group on another team, say the Cowboys, I don't think they're going to run very well. Joseph Randle, Darren McFadden, that's another group you can't really get too excited about.
Yeah, the Cowboys brass is certainly selling the message that anybody can run behind that offensive line. That, of course, remains to be seen.
I think anyone needs to be someone not on that roster right now. I really mean it. I think they will sign someone from another team during training camp.
Yeah, I think that certainly is one of the question marks in Dallas. Just like there's a question mark in Kansas City over Jeremy Maclin. Maybe much ado about nothing when you consider how bad this group was last year.
They're going to be better, but Jeremy Maclin is not a great number one receiver. Is he an upgrade from Dwayne Bowe at this point in his career? Sure, but he has one 1,000-yard season in his entire career. That was with Chip Kelly helping to manufacture yards for him. I don't think Macklin's going to suddenly turn this group into a bunch of world beaters. Albert Wilson is maybe the next best wide receiver. We're not counting tight ends in this equation, or else I would like the Chiefs a lot better with Travis Kelce. Ultimately, I think this is the worst wide receiver group in the league.
All right, be honest with me, Greg. Which was a more fun list to put together, the best position groups in the league or the worst?
Well, it's always better to skew negative, of course.
All right, fans can skew negative and read more by visiting NFL.com/Around the NFL.